This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
I want to mention that the day before this, or 2 days before this, you guys were a part of the championship wrestling for Florida, or at least Ric Flair was wrestling Barry Windham there. And that still is a match that people talk about, you know, their matches in Florida. You were in Livingston, Virginia that same day with Bobby Eaton and Dennis Condrey taking on Manny Fernandez and Hector Guerrero. Wow. How about that?
Spot show, baby.
The next day, though, or this same day where we have this TV taping, Central States is going to be running in St. Louis, but the show was canceled due to inclement weather, but Flair was on the card. Meanwhile, over in Baltimore at the Civic Center, the main event is Dusty and the Road Warriors taking on the Russians. And guess what?
What?
They win the 6-man titles.
Wow.
There it is. On this very same day in Baltimore.
So they're going to be coming with the 6-man title belts here pretty soon on TV, one would think.
The undercard of that show in Baltimore had the Rock and Roll Express beating the Midnight Express, but it was a non-title match. And of course, they had Cornette in the shark cage. Ron Garvin is going to pin Arn Anderson, and Magnum TA is going to go to a double countout in a 2 out of 3 falls match with Tully Blanchard. So that's kind of a cool match, you know, when you've got U.S. champion versus national heavyweight champion, 2 out of 3 falls. I assume both guys got a fall, and the third fall is a double countout.
Yeah, something like that.
Right. How about 2 days after this? The champ is in Birmingham for Continental, and the Bullet, Bob Armstrong, getting a title shot.
I'm sure that was a very good match.
I'm sure it was. I'd love to see that one.
I would too. I would love to see some of Flair and Barry Windham in Florida.
Oh, it's great. I'll send you a link to one that was just
please do.
One of the matches of the year. It was from February of '86. My goodness.
Was it like a studio from the old studio?
No, there was a live crowd, and Meltzer called it, you know, the best hour of TV ever in America.
Wow.
They did like a 45-minute match or something. It was fantastic. It was Battle of the Belts too. So if you're listening to this and you want to see a badass one, go check it out.
Battle of the Belts 2.
Yeah. Hey, your boy Nick Gage that you said you didn't know anything about, you know, John Moxley just popped up at the GCW event to challenge him. So I think you need to watch a Nick Gage, John Moxley match soon. Pizza cutters and some barbed wire, maybe some glass, some tables, shit like that.
Paul Jones in the dark. Jesus. Charlie McGowan was there with him.
So let me just tell you what happened.
Okay. The
end of the Great American Bash Tour was August 2nd, 1986. There was about 12,000 fans. All kids tickets bought that day were just $5. The Road Warriors, Ricky Morton, Robert Gibson, they all signed autographs before the show. And there was also a concert with a bunch of folks, including Ricky Morton singing. But the best of 7 series at this point had Magnum 2, Nikita 3. The national heavyweight champion Tully Blanchard would defeat Ron Garvin in a brass knuckles match. Ricky and Robert would take on Ole and Arn in a bunkhouse match. The Road Warriors and Baby Doll would defeat Jim Cornette and the tag champs Bobby Eaton and Dennis Condrey. And in the main event, the NWA World's Heavyweight Champion Dusty Rhodes beat the Nature Boy Ric Flair in a steel cage.
Fulton County Stadium.
Yep, that was the last bash. Now, a handful of days later, August 9th, there's 6,300 fans in St. Louis at the arena. And in the semi-main, Ric Flair would pin the NWA World Champion Dusty Rhodes to win the title with a clip to the knee and applying the figure 4 for nearly 2 full minutes. Gene Ligon was the referee for the bout, and seconds before the finish, Rhodes hit a clothesline and pinned Flair, but Ligon realized after the pinfall that Flair's leg was on the bottom rope and called for the match to continue. The Magnum TA appeared at ringside during the final moments of the contest and tended to Rhodes in the ring after the match, while the national heavyweight champion Tully Blanchard came to ringside to congratulate Flair. So once again, Uli and Tejo is related.
No.
Cut the shit.
I'm not a lie. I'm just
you were mistaken. You mistaken.
I'm mistaken.
So, I'm a lie. You mistaken.
You're exactly right. You a lie. I'm mistaken.
Yeah. So I'm going to start doing that too. I'm saying, oh, my mistake. I got to tell you, it felt real cool to drive right through your town yesterday and not call, not come visit, nothing.
Well, what else is new?
Well, I know that when you were in Huntsville, that's what you do with me.
I never come through Huntsville.
Yep, you're here for an AEW show. Didn't hear from you.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.